Hello, hello. A bit of a different background, but I had to come and show you guys how I got this hair. So if you want to see how the hair looks, how I styled it to look like this, do keep on watching. At this point, we already know that Hergivenhair is tried and true, but in typical me fashion, if I'm going to review a kinky or curly wig, I am going to go all the way in. So get ready to see wet styling, get ready to see straightening and seeing if it works like that. Maybe even some heatless curling, we'll see. But jumping right in with the hair and the specs for that. So as always, Hergivenhair comes through with the packaging. I could see the HGH, somewhat new branding on the box. Opening it up, you can see the hair is nicely packaged there. So this is a half wig in the curly texture. So that's more 3B, 3C, natural color. And it's in 20 inches, like I said. So this is a 3-in-1 half wig. But this is it straight out of the pack. And of course it comes with all the other things that you need. So you can see some instructions in there. It's telling you more about the company and what they're about. Of course, it has extra clips or extra combs if you need some in case something happens. And this nice silk bag, which is great because it'll help you store your hair. Straight out of the pack, these are the curls. I will say I am working with old hair. My own hair is old, so I have used half wigs from Hergivenhair before, and if you're interested in like slicking back and using gel, that works really, really well as well. But we're not going to do that today. Today we're going to see how we can style it in a different way. But this is it straight out of the pack. I would say 15-minute-ish style. I am not that fast with the braiding, so you know. But you guys know me, I'm not gonna stop there. I have to see how this hair reacts to water, so we're gonna do that test. Okay, so we're gonna get this wet. There's a lot of times with Hergivenhair, outside of the pack, right out of the pack, it has really, really great curls. But again, the thing I love about Hergivenhair is that it kind of acts like natural hair, meaning if you wet it and you use a curling brush with some product, you might be able to see different curls come in. We're not using the expensive stuff, okay? This is not my hair. It's Hergivenhair, and it looks like it's my given hair, but it's not my hair, okay? So we're gonna use some conditioner on this. This is a washout conditioner, so you know, not the best, but still usable. Okay, so now super wet. We have this curling brush, and we're just gonna see how it reacts to being brushed. Wow, first of all, the glide, the detangle, and you can see it's already passing that curl test that I'm doing, and not one real shed hair here, but yeah, boom, boom. There's a few more passes so that you can see the difference between these curls that you're now getting out of the hair. And this, ladies and gents, is why I like to test the hair. You can see the difference. It's elongated more, and this is more fluffy. Making finger curls bottom if you wanted to get a look like that, but you can't tell me that it's not my given here. All right, yeah, let me take the rest down. With this hair, what I really want to try out is the heat test, and so that is going to be our next test. The heating tool I am going to use is this is a straightener brush. I unfortunately have the Rev Air only as a blow dryer, which is great for my natural hair, and that's what I'm gonna do to my natural hair just to see how that looks. But, and I'm trying not to use this on my natural hair, but this I will use for the wig and see how straight it can get a piece of it. So let's see. Use the next section on this side, and right now this is at 350. We're gonna start with that. Interesting. Okay, that got straight. And this thing can go up to 400, this brush. I love using the brush with the wigs because to me it's a 2-for-1 deal. It's detangling it and doing it, so it just makes straightening out wigs easier. But okay, so since this is straightening super well, I am actually going to straighten the whole wig and see if I can essentially get 2 wigs for the price of 1, meaning a kinky straight wig, but a kinky straight wig that will hopefully hold curl a lot better because it started off as a curly wig. So I think the shine or the luster on this is great. It's not super shiny. So a bit of some backstory. I did end up using these heatless curlers on my hair. First time ever using it. I decided to do one in the back and one in the front. I'm gonna have a video also on the screen showcasing how I did it, because honestly this was not a hair curling tutorial and I wasn't sure how it was gonna come out, so there we go. But essentially I used these overnight to get these curls, and honestly we'll be doing this again. I also used a little bit of mousse on my fingers as I was doing it, and then obviously sprayed my hair in the end, but I think that it came out really nice. Now I will say, okay, my hair, I told you I did this on old hair, so as in the beginning I intended to have it like this, but you can clearly see the difference in luster between my hair and this. So I think what needs to happen when I wear this wig, especially because I have 4B 4C hair, so this wig I think was perfect because I have a 4B 4C wig from Hergivenhair and the texture is, but when I straighten it, it's a lot more poofy, so I wanted one that would be a lot, you know, more streamlined. And this one I trimmed as well just to get a bit of layers, but you can clearly see the difference. So if I'm using this with leave out, which I always pretty much will, I need to do it on clean hair to do that, but because I didn't, I'm just gonna, you know, flip this over here and do something like this today, and I think it still really looks good. I'm very happy with this. So shout out to Hergivenhair once again for doing it. Shout out to the half wigs. Love a good half wig. Eats every time. But yeah, just wanted to end off the video showing off this hair. All the links will be in the description box to this hair. Please, if you get it, do let me know. Hergivenhair has so many different options, including wigs that come with bangs, so you don't even have to worry, like kinky wigs that come with bangs, so you don't even have to worry about just blending or having leave out. This is just something that I was looking for, so I went with a half wig, but of course there's so many options. Of course I want to show you the back. I love this. Let me know what you guys think. But that is it. That is all. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.